Alright, buddy, it is March 27th, Wednesday, and it's almost 6 o'clock here in Baltimore. It's been a very good week, very struggling. I had, on Sunday, I actually had a birthday party for a colleague of mine. So, of course, there was food everywhere and cake everywhere and alcohol everywhere, and I was just like, oh my god, you're trying to kill me. But luckily for me, staying away from alcohol was the easy part because I had to drive home, but it was the food that was the hard part. Of course, there was not a lot of healthy stuff around. Oh no, it was Saturday, sorry, Saturday was the party. And so it made it very hard, and on top of that, the party was at night, and I was, in the morning I went to the gym, and then I was supposed to babysit my nephew for a while, and so I had to be home at a certain time. Well, next thing you know, my stepmom and my dad kind of threw me an impromptu birthday party. I was a little late because my birthday was on the 15th, but I guess that was the first time they could get everyone together. But then, of course, I had a party that night, so it wasn't as long as they wanted to. But they kind of just got people together, they got some sandwich stuff, and they bought me a cake, which of course I didn't have any of. Although, I did save a piece, so if it's still in the fridge, I'm probably going to have that tonight. Because it's a weigh-in day, and I usually kind of chill when it comes to the food on my weigh-in day. So, to put it plain and simple, I was not very happy with the scale this week, but I know one big reason why, and I think all the ladies watching this will understand, as I like to call it, ladies' time, started last night, so, of course, I'm like, let's just say I feel very, very bloated. So this morning I stood on the scale and weighed 220.4, so I lost 1.6 pounds. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the weight loss, but I think one big reason why I was not as happy with it as I probably would be was because a couple days ago I weighed myself, because I'll sometimes weigh myself halfway through the week to see how I'm doing, and I weighed in at 219, and that was like in the middle of the day. So I figured, oh, I'll lose another pound or two or so before I, weigh myself on Wednesday. Well, that didn't happen. So with that in mind, it kind of bummed me out even more because I know I weighed less than that, and I know I didn't cheat or anything like that. So it's kind of like, but a lot of times that will happen to me. Like I will lose like maybe a pound or so on the week that I'm having my period, but then the week after I will like drop like 7 pounds or something like that. It's just all that water weight that I lose. I'm like, oh my god. I wish it didn't happen that way, but that's the problem that we females have with our body. We have a very complicated system. This week otherwise was fine, just a nice slow week. I'm trying slowly to see if I could find another job because I'm only, again, I only have a part-time job, so, and now that I'm 26, I'm like, I still live with my dad, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get out of the house. So it's just a lot of stuff on my mind, but I'm taking it a day at a time, as this video will be called 16 weeks ago, because it's 16 weeks before I see Justin again in Pennsylvania, and I'm counting down, and I'm so excited. I think right now he is actually home because he's shooting a video for his new single, and already there's so much drama, which I will not go into because I do not give a shit. I just care about the music. I care that Justin makes his fans happy. I care that he's been happy the past couple weeks. Fans have been doing a lot of things when it comes to the shows. They've been holding up cards with, like, when he was in France, they hold up cards that said merci, which means thank you, and other stuff, and it just, I like seeing those, fans like that get together and do something like that. So if anyone's going to the PA show, I'm trying to think of a word, and maybe we could, get some people together and put those signs up for Justin, to make his day. Oh, and I think it was in Poland. He was there, 2 days ago? A fan got on stage. I sat there and watched that little video of it, and I'm like, how did she get her ass on the stage? And you kind of see Justin running away from her. It was so freaking hilarious. But I'm like, I'm scared for the boy. I'm like, they can't even keep a girl off the stage where the stage is probably this high to your face. I'm like, okay. I guess they do tend to have a little less security overseas because he's not as famous overseas, and the places where he's performing are smaller and the crowds are smaller. So I'm like, ugh. To that point, I'm going to call it a week. I'm just hoping that next week my number will be nice and low. That's what I'm hoping. If any of you guys have any trouble, just remember, just work out, even just a walk, half an hour a day. The weather is getting nicer, so it's not freezing outside anymore, which makes it a little bit easier. You know, just make sure you eat right, eat proper portions. You know, you can have that, something that you want. You know, the chicken parmesan, just, you know, cut your portion in half. It's that easy. A lot of times cutting back like that will get you in the habit of eating less, and then in turns that will get you to eating even less and keep going like that. For me, it's just easier just to cut it all out and to watch what I eat and do proper portions and, you know, limit myself in certain ways that I know how to do, and that works for me. So, good week, and next week will be, today is a big day. I almost forgot. Today, March 27th, 2013, Justin Bieber changed his Twitter icon. He came online today and did his Twittering thing that he does, and I see his first tweet up, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not his usual icon. He changed his icon, and it's like a weird one with him sticking his tongue out or something like that. And I'm like, and all of a sudden my Twitter feed goes nuts with everybody saying, oh my god, Justin changed his icon, Justin changed his icon. And it was just like a big screaming match, I'm sure, of everyone just being so happy that he finally changed his icon. I think there was this one girl, she owns the, it's Remy from HeyIt'sRemy.com. She wanted to try and do a little something for Justin to try and change his icon on April 1st. Well, I guess that ain't gonna happen because he beat us to it. He probably read it and beat us to it. So it was just like, I thought that was so cool. But that's gonna go down in history. So you guys will have a good week. Enjoy April 1st. Enjoy your Easter. Watch what you eat. And just make sure you get your butt to the gym. I myself go to Planet Fitness, and I love it. It's a 24-hour gym except for the weekends. It's $10 a month, and then once a year you pay like a $40 fee, I think, or something, or $30 fee. So it ends up being like, you know, less than $15 a month for, you know, for a year. So to me, that's a great price. It's all I can afford. You know, 2 hours, you know, at Home Depot, and I made that up. So, and I spend about 2 hours here almost every day. I've been trying to go at least 6 days a week. I've been skipping like 1 day a week. Last week I skipped Friday, I think, because I was just tired from work, so I just figured I'd skip the 1 day. But we're going, and I think this week I'm going to skip Sunday because I know my family will do an Easter thing, and I know my stepmom will be a little upset if I'm not there. So anyway, you guys have a good week. Probably the third time I said that. To all my mamas, I love you. I hope we all get to meet in LA. Just keep praying and see what we can do about that.